MEM School of Engineering, Department of Electrical and Electronics Engineering, online class 6, subject Digital Logic Circuit, Unit 1, Chapter 6, myself Saravanan, Assistant Professor, Mechatronics. So this is the course objective and outcome of Digital Logic Circuit, syllabus, textbook reference, and Unit 1. In Unit 1, we already discussed all the maximum topic we covered. So last topic is MOS families, MOS digital logic families, okay, and comparison of digital logic families, like that we are going to see in the chapter number 6. Okay, so this is the classification of MOS family. So MOS family classified into PMOS, NMOS. Okay, that is P means P channel MOSFET, N means N channel MOSFET, C means P and N. That is CMOS, complementary MOSFET family. So like that, using this family, that is using MOSFETs, we are going to generate, we are going to design a AND gate, OR gate, NAND gate, and NOR gate. That is the concept. Okay, let's see how we are going to design a basic gates and universal gates using MOS families. Before that, we need to know what is unipolar logic families. So MOS devices are unipolar devices, and only MOSFETs are employed in MOS logic circuits. Because here majority carrier, there is only a majority carrier, minority carrier will be any one of them. That is electron or hole will be there. So it is called unipolar logic devices. So these families are PMOS, NMOS, and CMOS. So this is the simple example for NMOS logic circuit inverter. Okay, so NMOS means if you are giving 0, so there will be a output will be 0. If you give 1, output will be 1. For example, if you are giving A is equal to 0, okay, if you are giving A is equal to 0 means, so this will be always 1. So this value connected with this one. Okay, if A is equal to 1 here, this one is closed circuit. So directly it will come. So output will be 0. If you are giving 0 means this one is open. It's open. That means this MOSFET, that is N MOSFET, will be off condition. So this value given to the output. So you will get a bar. That is, if you are giving 0 means output will be 1. If you are giving 1 means output will be 0. This is the inverter, NMOS logic inverter. That is here NMOS, NOR. So NOR means A plus B, the whole bar. So that is here, if in NOR gate, if both the inputs are 1, then only output will be 1. So let's check. If both the inputs are 1, okay, if both the inputs are 1, so then only this circuit will be enabled. So that means if 1 means it will on. So this one is on. So then we will get the output in the 1. That is, we are giving here VDD. So output will be 1. That is the concept. So say NMOS logic of 2 input. That is NAND gate. So NAND gate. So here NAND gate means if both the inputs are 0, then only output. So like that we here they design. This is the model for NAND gate using NMOS. So this is a circuit for PMOS. So PMOS circuit means that is PMOS logic inverter and PMOS logic in OR gate. That is this if you giving A is equal to 0, output will be 1. If you give 1, output will be 0. So using PMOS. Okay. This is the CMOS logic gates. Using CMOS, we can generate the NAND and NOR gate. So this is the PMOS MOSFET. So we are giving a bubble on the input side. So it is a PMOS. If there is no means, that is NMOS. Okay. Using PMOS and NMOS, we are going to generate the CMOS. Okay. So by connecting these links, we will get the view. This is the inverter. So NAND gate, NOR gate, this is the inverter. So CMOS inverter basic concept. Okay, that means when logic 0, so input is logic 0, Q1 is off. That is Q1 transistor off, Q2 transistor on. So output will be VDD, that is logic will be 1. When logic 1, Q1 on, Q2 off. That is output logic will be 0. Okay, this is a CMOS inverter concept. Then CMOS NAND. So CMOS NAND, that is if both the inputs are 0, so the Q1 on, Q2 on, Q3 off, and Q4 off. So finally you will get 1. Okay, this is the concept. Okay, so when Q3 and Q4 is on and the remaining 2 will be off, then only the output will be 0. So this is the CMOS NAND gate logic using CMOS. Same as we have an AND gate. So using CMOS, we the basic gates only designed, that is initial gates, NAND and NOR only gate. Okay, if you want AND gate, you have to invert the NAND into the output. If you want an OR means you have to invert the NOR gate. Like that we can get the CMOS. Here also they are getting a AND gate output with respect to the NAND gate. So we are giving the NAND gate output to the inverter unit. So that is inverter unit. Then you will get a AND output, that is A dot B. Okay. Same as NOR gate. So this is also concept we discussed. CMOS OR gate. So CMOS OR gate done by the, so NOR gate, then we are giving the invert. Then you will get A plus B. That is OR gate. Like that we will get the OR gate concepts. Okay, this is the comparison of logic families. Okay, so first one, parameters. So what are the parameters we are discussed for comparison? That is basic gate. Which gate they are using? Power dissipation in milliwatt per gate. Then depend on the fan out. So depend on the noise immunity. So depend on the propagation delay in nanoseconds per second. Then speed power product. These are the parameters used for analyze the digital logic families. That means we need to know which one is best. Okay, that is RTL logic family. First we will get the RTL logic family. That is basic gate will be NOR. So power dissipation will be 12. So fan out will be 5. Noise immunity normal. So propagation delay will be 12 nanosecond. So speed power product, that is a figure of merit will be 144. So same as IAL, that is NOR gate. Power dissipation will be 6 to 70. So fan out will be depends on the injected current. So noise immunity will be poor. So like that we will get a propagation delay 25 to 250. Then speed power product will be less than 1. Okay. Next concept DTL. So DTL means diode transistor logic. So basic gate will be NAND. So power dissipation in milliwatt per gate is 8 to 12. So fan out will be 8. So noise immunity is good. Propagation delay in nanosecond per second will be 30. So speed power product will be 300. So standard TTL is the another TTL logic, that is NAND 10 10 very good, 10 100, that is very good means noise immunity is very high. Okay. So next ECL. So we will see a MOS gates. It is basic gate will be NAND gate, that is power dissipation will be 0.2 to 10. So in fan out it will be 20. Noise immunity will be good. So propagation delay will be 300. Speed power product will be 60. Okay. So if you are comparing all this one, you will get best one is CMOS and standard TTL. Okay, because these two only they having noise immunity. So whatever it may be parameter, so noise immunity is a main concept, because if you want to identify the noise and we need to remove the noise, then only we can improve the noise immunity performance. So without noise immunity performance, the output will not be in the correct logic variations. Okay, so only most of the consumers select the standard TTL logic and CMOS logic. Okay, so same as fan out will be high for these two. So they are using universal gates. Okay, we already said that uh, universal gates, using universal gates we can implement any basic gates. Okay, same as propagation delay will be low. So compare than others. So 10 and 70 speed of power will be 100 and this will be 0.7. These are the comparison. So comparison for that is which one is best. So here standard TTL and CMOS power requirement. So depend on the power requirement, CMOS is best. Okay. So I think we know that we we know that CMOS families. So this is a CMOS logics, PMOS and NMOS logic like that we discussed. Same as we discussed with the comparison of transistor logic and CMOS logic and other logics like that we discussed. Okay. So thank you.